Hi. Sometimes I'm following some conversation when people are talking to each other. Sometimes I'm following some conversation when people are exchanging online on Facebook or Twitter and things like that. I'm not spying, I'm invited to watch and follow those conversations. Don't worry, I don't have those powers. Um, there was someone who was asking a question that sounds silly at first, but had some value. And it was, why do we have worship every Sunday morning and not like once a month? Which, the first reflex is said, no, worship is Sunday morning. And the question said, why? And the answer is, been that way for the last, 4, 5, 6 centuries. Not necessarily good enough answer. And the arguments of the person asking the question was, since people, the average, maybe like 50 years ago, people were coming each week, and we have people coming each week, but the average tend to be like twice or once a month. Why not adapting to the rhythm of the people? And also, he's a minister. Sometimes we feel pressure and rush to deliver a message that is not always finished, not always polished, I would say. Said it would give us more time to write a very good reflection, to create a very meaningful worship experience that people could gain more from it. Like I said, interesting point, interesting arguments. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought there's a part that is missing, or some part that is missing. And I think the most important is that this is a reflection by a minister, meaning that Sunday morning is about liturgy, sermons. It's about the format, and but that's not what it's all about. And to reduce it to the words in the bulletins or in the sermons and the hymns we sing, we would miss so much, because I often say it, people come for different reasons. It reminds me of an old joke. There was this man goes to the minister and said, Pastor, I need to talk to you about Mr. Such and Such. Said, yes. Well, he's coming here like to church on Sunday morning only to show up, with his big car, his trophy wife, jewels, fur coat, and of course when he's giving money in a collection plate, make sure that everybody sees how many $100 bills goes in the plate. And said, yeah. And then the minister said, and you, why are you coming? Said, well, I come here every week to watch him and denounce him. And I think it touched something that people come, like I said, for their own reasons. In my relatively limited, some would say, experience as minister, I'll only be 8 years a minister, I met people who come here out of habit. I met people who come here and because they made a promise to their wives, they will come here with her for as long they will be married. There's people who come here, that's nice, on Sunday morning, but they mostly come for the social time, the coffee time, because that's where they connect with their friends during the week. I see so many mothers, mostly mothers, but some fathers, but I think of one in particular, that the kids are there in the beginning and the kids leave, and then she will sit down, close her eyes, and I don't know if she slept, but that was maybe the only 45 minutes she had for herself in the week. Like no kids bothering her, nothing else, that just to let go. And you probably could name 1,000 more reasons why people come to church. And maybe that's why we need to offer it at least every week. So people could come for their own reasons. Some people come just for the music, just want to hear the music. Some people like to sing. It's not up to us to decide which are the right reason, which are the wrong reason, and why we should do it, and try to find a one-size-fits-all. And maybe it's up to us as ministers to be a little more humble. And for some of us, it's a huge challenge. It's not necessarily about us. People don't come to church on Sunday morning for us. We're just a mediator of an experience, an encounter with the divine, the work of the Holy Spirit. It may happen through music, it may happen through a sermon, it may happen through a cup of coffee. We're just there helping the divine, helping the Holy Spirit. So I hope this week you will have those moments when you will encounter God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the Holy One, regardless how we will name this reality. And you will be attentive of how others are experiencing it. And not necessarily to be judgmental, but to learn from them and to understand their reality. Have a great week. I hope to see you on Sunday. If not, see you soon. Bye-bye.